Welcome to Ivanoff Retirement Insights with Paul and Travis Ivanoff. The father and son team at Ivanoff Advisors and Ivanoff Wealth Management helps clients grow and protect their wealth. Paul and Travis understand the importance of having tax-advantaged, reliable income in retirement, protecting your assets, and helping you achieve your retirement dreams. Now, Ivanoff Retirement Insights.
Yes, and thank you for joining us for another episode of Ivanoff Retirement Insights. It means that you care about your future, and we want to help you tie up any loose ends that you may have when it comes to retirement. Make sure you hit subscribe so that you never miss an episode and get more information at ivanoffinsights.com. All right, so one thing I know you guys handle with your clients is Smart Cremation. So I just want to, because this is probably a little bit of a new concept for our listeners, can you give us a quick education, Paul, on what exactly Smart Cremation is?
Sure. First, I'd like to let you know what led up to it. On the insurance side, Ivanoff Advisors has many pieces of the retirement puzzle. Everything from Social Security, Medicare, long-term care, and it came to our attention that with all the clients that we have, especially since COVID, we've had several pass away. We had 7 or 8 of our clients pass away, and the spouses would come in, and we generally get the first phone call since we're handling quite a bit of their assets. But we realized that when the surviving spouse comes into the office, they're grieving. I mean, they're really grieving. And then eventually they let us know how they didn't know how to handle the preparations when their loved one passed away. Generally, you have family arguments. One child wants dad here, one wants cremated, one wants buried, and it just causes a lot of chaos. Mm-hmm. And also, we find out that a lot of people, when they're grieving, they're overpaying. They go to the funeral homes, they're overpaying whether they want a burial or if they want a cremation, and they're getting them in that these salesmen, they're getting them at the time of grieving, and we realized I think we're in the position to do something about it. And we figure, after long-term care, we do a lot of that. What happens? Eventually, no one gets out of here alive, and we've got to cover that. So we ended up checking out some of the best cremation companies in the country, mm-hmm. and we have when we do our seminars, we have all the pricing. There are at least 6 other places where people could get cremated. I won't bring them up right now, but we go through all of that. We go through the pricing, and then when we go through the one that we feel is the very best. I actually own this myself. I have my wooden urn right here. I already own one for myself, my wife, and by the time we're done explaining this to our clients, they want to get it. And I guess there's a lot of reasons why people choose it. We have 10 main reasons why people choose Smart Cremation. First of all, there's no risk now. There's no risk later. At any time after you purchase it, you can ask for a 100% refund of your money, and they'll give it to you. And it's the only company that does that. It's a nationwide company. There are absolutely no gotchas, no gimmicks, no add-ons. There's no sales after someone passes away, and it's a low full service plan pricing schedule. The money is safe. It's put in security in a trust, so you don't have to worry about a company going out of business. The money will be there, and also they cover, especially using me for an example, if I passed away in another country, there's a card in my wallet. My wife would just call the toll-free number. They take care of everything, 100%. And they have it's a concierge service. They take care of anything that has to be done. Also, there are no hidden charges, and it makes everything easier. It prevents fighting within the family, and that way my wishes are all expressed. It's all done and it just makes life easier.
I think in today's terms, we hear smart watches, smart TVs. So I just want to clarify exactly the smart part of this. We're talking about just kind of prepaying for your wishes ahead of time.
Yes, you prepay now, and you only pay one amount. You'll never be asked for an additional amount of money down the road, so you don't have to worry about that. There's no gotchas, no add-ons or anything. You just pay one time, and the sooner retirees think about getting this, the better it is when you think about it. Because in my case, I paid one time. I bought it last year, and hopefully I live a long life. Maybe I can make it to 95 or 100. Well, prices go up yearly, but not for me. I took care of it last year, and obviously it's a pretty good, price-wise, it's a pretty good deal. The sooner you get it, the better it is, and it sure makes it a lot easier for your loved ones that you're leaving behind.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense, Paul. Who do you think that Smart Cremation is right for?
Well, it's definitely right for our retirees and those soon to retire, but taking it a step further, it could also be used for legacy planning. Our clients, when they do pass away, eventually they want whatever's left of their assets. They generally want it to go to their kids. So if the kids are getting the assets anyways, why don't we do some smart planning prior to all that so we can get our clients to buy this for their kids. They're getting the legacy anyways. They purchase it for their adult children now. The adult children are going to live who knows how many more decades. And when you look at what the pricing will be 20, 30, 40 years from now, it's best to do it now. And by doing so, it just means that there's more of a legacy for the grandkids because the parents took care of the adult children. Everything is covered. And when they pass away, it's done. It's taken care of.
I would probably add to that, this kind of completes our Ivanoff Retirement Roadmap. So when clients are onboarded and, everything is built out, we give a pretty big booklet and it really lays out every aspect of retirement and what we've done. Sometimes, even if you think you have everything set up correctly and figured out, the day you lose a spouse, all of that goes out the window, right? You start grieving, you don't understand what you did, how to, go from there. So our roadmap really lays that out. And this Smart Cremation is probably the missing piece that, it's a tough subject. A lot of people don't want to walk through, but it kind of completes our planning for those clients if they want to be cremated. Of course, some people don't want that. So obviously it's not going to be for you.
Yeah, to add to that, when you lose a loved one, over 100 decisions and requirements it's got to be handled within the first 24 to 48 hours. If no plans have been made, these decisions can lead to emotional overspending, stress, and a lot of uncertainty.
That is so tough and such a great point, Paul. So I know you are dealing with sensitive subject matter. How do you guys help your clients decide what's best for them?
Well, as a fiduciary, they know that we always have their best interest in mind. And really, we've gotten to know these clients. They are like family to us. So we know what the original plan was. We know what the spouse's wishes and their wishes were. So if anything, we are just someone that can really understand what they're going through and help them make the right decisions and know that we're going to take care of everything. And that's the conversation we have. Hey, if something happens to you, I can assure you your wife or husband are in good hands. We will get the death certificate and we will take everything from there. That way they can just be with their families. And that's a big deal. I mean, I've been at houses of clients where they're on hospice and I need to make a house call just to go over beneficiaries, make sure we all have the plan in mind. There's no changes. So, we understand the importance of our job and making sure the family's set up so they don't skip a beat in retirement. And it's one less thing they have to worry about. They can just spend that time with their family.
Yeah, I can't imagine trying to make decisions when you are grieving a loved one. That's exactly where that Ivanoff Advisors Roadmap comes in. Make sure to check them out online. It's ivanoffinsights.com. That is a resource for you to get more information on smart cremation, retirement planning, the team, and a way for you to reach out as well. And as always, thank you for listening. Make sure you hit that subscribe button so that you never miss an episode of Ivanoff Retirement Insights, and we'll catch you next time. Have a great day.
Investment advisory services offered through Ivanoff Wealth Management, a registered investment advisor firm. Registration is not an endorsement by security regulators. By contacting us, you may be provided with information about insurance products, including annuities offered through Travis Ivanoff, California CRD number 325275. The firms are separate entities. Annuity guarantees rely on the financial strength and claims paying ability of the issuing insurance company and are not offered by Ivanoff Wealth Management Incorporated. Read your contract for restrictions, limitations, or penalties. Ivanoff Wealth Management is not licensed in all 50 states. To find out if Ivanoff Wealth Management is licensed in your state, please call 714-553-1490. Ivanoff Advisors is not affiliated with Ivanoff Wealth Management Incorporated. Advisory services are offered by Travis Ivanoff through Ivanoff Wealth Management. Insurance services are offered by Paul Ivanoff through Ivanoff Advisors. The aforementioned are unaffiliated companies.